Welcome to my top 10 locations that you need to visit for 2024. This video has something for everybody, so stay tuned. Starting off with Costa Rica. Costa Rica has an incredibly diverse terrain featuring beautiful forests with fantastic wildlife, tropical beaches, and volcanoes. A hike within the national park that surrounds the 5,000-foot-tall Arenal volcano is a must-do activity. Afterwards, you can have a soak in the beautiful Tabacan hot springs. If you are after seeing lots of wildlife, the Corcovado National Park is perfect for you. Home to over 300 different bird species, 140 different mammal species, 100 different amphibian species, and 40 different fish species. Buzzing insects and chirping birds can be heard and seen. As you trek through the jungle, likely seeing jaguars, macaws, sea turtles, squirrel monkeys, and many, many more. Costa Rica is also home to plenty of breathtaking waterfalls that you cannot miss out on. Next up, Rome. Rome is one of the most famous cities in the world for a reason, but you cannot fully take in the magic until you have experienced it in real life. If you are in Rome, you have to visit the Colosseum. This magnificent building is Rome's shining glory, built between 72 and 80 AD. It is the largest amphitheater in the world and could hold up to 80,000 people to watch ancient Rome's spectacles, such as fierce gladiator battles. Now, Rome has many more fantastic landmarks, such as the Vatican Museum and the jaw-dropping Pantheon. But another massive attraction of Rome is, of course, the food. You can enjoy the best authentic Italian pizzas in the world and eat yourself into a carb coma with the beautiful traditional Roman pasta. You cannot beat traditional Italian food. Heading over to paradise. The Maldives is known for miles of white sand beaches full of luxurious resorts. The Maldives has the most spectacular color water that I have ever seen. An absolutely gorgeous turquoise shade. You could look at it all day. As you can imagine, the Maldives is perfect for diving. In fact, it is one of the best diving spots in the world, with its vibrant coral reefs and abundance of marine life. If you are in the Maldives, you need to make sure you witness the Sea of Stars at nighttime. It truly is a magical experience. Now into Asia. Vietnam is full of natural staggering beauty and cultural complexities. It is an absolutely fantastic country to visit with so much to offer. Vietnam is home to the oldest karst mountains in Asia and absolutely the most beautiful. Riddled with a vast amount of stunning caves with spectacular underground rivers, it really is a spectacle. You must visit the War Remnants Museum. Here you will find displays helping you gain more context on the Vietnam War and understand its devastating impact on the country's civilians. While on the subject of the war, you need to check out some of the tunnel systems created in this period. Whether it was for Vietnamese soldiers to help them fight the US soldiers, like the Cu Chi tunnels, or made for civilians to avoid bombings like the Vinh Moi tunnels, they are absolutely fascinating. Also, Vietnam is full of beautiful temples that are fantastic to visit. Heading over to the legendary Greek island Santorini, where you can see beautiful whitewashed homes against a dark cliffside, something I have never seen elsewhere. It is a sight for sore eyes. Santorini is a laid-back, luxurious atmosphere, so you can just sit back and take it all in. This is the perfect romantic destination to travel to, with a partner where you can watch the world-famous sunsets together. Iceland must be the most geologically impressive country in the world. If you go to Iceland, you need to experience the magical northern lights, which are an absolute spectacle to witness. Iceland has many volcanoes you can visit, which are all absolutely beautiful and are surrounded by bubbling hot springs, which are fantastic to witness. One of my favorite things to see in Iceland is the Geysir geothermal area, where you can see boiling water being shot up high into the air. That is something you don't see every day. Also, the island has many breathtaking waterfalls for you to explore among the fantastic landscapes. Now to the northeast of Africa. Egypt is an absolutely fascinating and beautiful country. And if you visit, you need to see the Great Pyramids of Giza. These pyramids alongside the Sphinx form one of the most iconic sites in the world. Built almost 5,000 years ago, discover the largest collection of Egyptian artifacts in the Egyptian Museum. I guarantee that you will be blown away. Of course, you cannot miss out on the multiple tombs within the Valley of Kings and the Valley of Queens. The level of detail within these tombs is incredible. If you are after exploring a historic city full of culture, look no further than the capital of Egypt, Cairo. Here you can see some absolutely stunning buildings, such as churches and mosques with outstanding architecture. Make sure you visit the Red Sea, where you can experience the warm water sea with gorgeous reefs. New York City is one of the most famous cities in the world, with its outstanding skyline. You can do so much in this amazing city, so I'm going to list some of the top contenders. Visit the stunning Statue of Liberty. Take a stroll through the beautiful Central Park. Visit the Empire State Building and take in the breathtaking view of the city. Have a walk down Fifth Avenue, one of the most expensive shopping streets in the world. Witness the bustling Times Square lit up with hundreds of billboards. Now, what you can see in New York is outstanding. But we need to mention New York's world-class food. Pretty much everything is covered for delicious street food, savory and sweet. It will certainly be a treat. Heading back into Europe, Croatia is a lovely country featuring historic cities, beautiful nature, and fantastic seas. Starting off with Plitvice Lakes National Park, here you can see over 90 waterfalls and 16 stunning turquoise lakes, with plenty of hiking trails, among the outstanding views of nature. While in Croatia, you have got to visit the old town of Dubrovnik, with the signature white limestone buildings contrasting with their terracotta roofs. This historic town really looks the part. Split is a perfect city full of fascinating 1700-year-old Roman buildings, with a lovely mix of modern buildings. While in Split, you need to make the most of the amazing sea here, and even venture out to nearby islands. Tanzania is a fantastic country with no shortage of adventure, with spectacular wildlife. There is no better way of taking in this wildlife than on a safari. Visit Serengeti National Park to explore this vast range of wildlife, including herds of zebra, lions, other large cats, giraffes, and elephants. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime sort of experience, and the feeling it gives you? Seeing the animals in their natural habitat is second to none. Up for a challenge? Take on Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest point in Africa. With 8 different routes to the top, it is a beautiful mountain. After all the trekking and safaris, why not unwind in the gorgeous Kemnya hot springs? The water is crystal clear, and you can enjoy rope swings as you kick back and relax in this hidden gem. Well, that finishes off the list. Let me know where you are heading to this year. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.